Part 1/3. Be me. Weird shit happening throughout adolescence, but I rationalize it away. Signed a satanic pact with blood at 12. Gave up 2 years later and became skeptic for 6 years due to lack of proof. October 2023, aunt dies of cancer and parents leave country for funeral. I decide to summon a demon cause it always works in the movies when someone dies. Very amateurish ritual: toothpick for blood, pink heart-shaped candle, pendulum, mirror, pentagram of rose petals. During Estes method I see a blue face, yellow face and Morse's code spin NES, ritual filmed for YouTube. Acronym leads nowhere, experiment dismissed as fail though one red dot appears on inside of each elbow short term. 3 weeks later parents celebrate Sumston holiday. Accidentally touch breadcrumb dipped in consecrated wine. Gets burned, not allergic to the wine from same bottle, wine burns me even after being refrigerated, took pic of dipped red finger. Googling if placebo can cause inflammation, resigns, thinks Velp, I should stay away from consecrated wine, how hard can it be? My eyes roll back, demon manifests in human form saying in my head well gee, that's an idea. Some banter, later I ask for his name. He says Nicodemus but he doesn't like it since Christians desecrated it. I look for Hebrew names cause I once had a dream about a demon Baal Seraphim Kuril, meaning fire angel in Hebrew, whose name I stole as username. Some B-book study page with anti-ad blocker has Nicodemus in letters in SE next to it, signifying the editions it's in. Nikki, nicknamed after the Japanese word for diary cause he thought Nico sounds like the name for a trans person who was named Nicole, laments how demon who got Jay killed became heretic turned believer who saw Jay die. Be me 6 years ago. Washing dishes at a restaurant at 20 years/0. Feel like him letting my dreams die, incredibly hopeless, yet still game. Smoking a CIG on break one day, staring at a wooden fence, and I ask high in the sky to do or show something to keep me from turning into a normie. Didn't really care if my prayer was answered but I was sincere nonetheless. Hung out at friend's house that night or the next night. Smoked a little weed and went home shortly after. Laid in bed and tried to go to sleep. Felt manic, warm pressure on my forehead, right on the third eye, saw faint dancing red, white, blue squiggles behind my closed eyes. Never had anything like this happen high or not but my intuition was telling me that something was going to happen. Squirming in anxiety and fear, didn't want to surrender. Let go and see a vision of myself walking outside of a gated graveyard in the dead of night. View goes above my head and I see that I'm oblivious to a corpse following me about 5 feet away. I see a close-up of the corpse's face and its skin is gray, eyes are gray with no pupils, and it can't close its jaw so it looks like it's yawning or screaming in terror. The vision lasts only about 5 seconds. No more pressure on my forehead or manic energy. I was fascinated by the vision and grateful that my prayer was answered so it didn't traumatize me or anything. Be me. Snoozing. Wake up to spooky wailing. Goosebumps, man. Tiptoe to my bedroom door with my trusty chamber stick candle. Wailing continues. Oh ah ooh 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 ooh. Slowly and anxiously twist Victorian style, gilded doorknob. Open door. Oh shit, a ghost. Oh ah ooh 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 ooh. My skin color drains to pale white. Die of heart attack. True story. Be me. 3 years old, in rural New Hampshire. Wake up in middle of night, super thirsty. Break free from crib and start wandering. Go downstairs, start getting freaked out by Halloween decor on fireplace mantle. Go to kitchen, get water and dip back upstairs. Feel super uncomfortable the whole time. Get back to bed. Moment I lay down to go back to sleep feel crushing weight on my chest. Mental images of the skull candle I stared at on the mantle. Fall asleep. Wake up. No memory of the day following. Weird memory from childhood, probably some sort of delusion but goddamn I think about it too much. Be me. laying in bed watching some shitty Hallmark type movie. Horrible acting / writing / directing. Not really paying attention. A scene of dialogue between two characters begins. Movie seems light-hearted Christian type shit. Out of nowhere, in the background I see a completely black figure lean out from a doorway. Could have been part of the movie, but the dialogue continues. The figure looks to be in a suit with an old 1920s type of businessman hat. His eyes are the only part that's not pitch black, they're white like bright light bulbs. He's looking directly at me. Were you eating mushrooms last night? We lad. Probably like first or second grade or around that, can't remember. School had a lot of pavilion sections between classrooms, barely any hallways with actual walls. Teacher brings class for little trip to another area of the school. Single file line everyone. Before going outside from a pavilion, see an impossibly large hornet on a classroom window. This thing was easily as big as a bird. Teacher simply gestures us to tread away from the hornet. Not a word was really said, just me along with other students staring at this absolute monster of a bug while walking past. Huge ass hornet never brought up ever. Now here's the thing, I remember seeing another post on here a long time ago mentioning a very similar experience. To summarize, someone shares their story as a kid with his parents on the beach before seeing huge ass hornets eating a dead seagull or something. His parents guided him away. Has anyone else ever seen these hornets? I can't really find anything trying to search it up. Maybe I'm just stupid and just thought there was a huge ass hornet, who knows. Be me young like 7 or 8. Live in apartment with mother. It's late, we are both asleep. Wake up at late at night and go to front door. Open it and it's a lady with curly hair. I remember feeling or saying, oh it's you, like an old friend or something. Lady comes inside and lays on the bed with mom and I wake up and lady is gone. Tell mom and she looks a little freaked out or like she didn't believe me. To this day I don't know if it was a dream or not. Had to be like 2002 or something. Me. 23, Filipino male. Had a bad fall in 2020 from shitty ceiling renovation. Concussion was nothing serious, only took painkillers and checked CT scans for a few months. FFW late 2023, started dreaming random shit. Started dreaming about being a Spanish tour guide. Later, more dreams about Mexico / being Mexican. Can speak Spanish in my dream although incomprehensible. Imagine AI spewing Spanish-generated language. I never learned Spanish in my life, but we do have some Spanish loanwords in our language. I only watched Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul last year and that's it. I had no specific interest in Latin culture in the past. Any similar experiences? Me. Meditate. It happened. Union with God. My child, you're a druid now. Go online. Pray. Nature is evil. TSK, are these Christian Gnostic, Buddhist, some Hindu, and Islam or Judaism psyoping PPL?